The other one hasn't changed because it died. My phone died. Hi, Derek. How are you, honey? How are you? Good morning. Sonia, you're absolutely right. And I just asked. I knew I felt it. Hi, Dee Dee. Holy crap, Dee Dee, you're up early, honey. You're up early. How are you? Hold on. I'm waiting for my phone. I'm well, hon. I'm well, honey. I'm good, honey. I'm good. How are you? How you been? I haven't seen you in a minute. Today I'm doing good. Yesterday's yesterday. I wasn't the best yesterday. I wasn't okay yesterday. Emotionally. And that's why, Sonia, that's why. Por eso. Por eso. Because of what I told you. Es por lo que te había dicho. Because that's what happens to me. That's exactly what happens to me, Sonia. Or at least it used to happen to me. Give me 1 second. Okay. También me pasaba lo mismo. Me ha pasado lo mismo. And it's in regards to the energy that we pick up. It does have to do with the energy that we sense. You missed my laugh? Right. Right. And lo and behold, the phone dies. Energy is important, from foods energy to musical energy. Facts. Super facts. There it goes again. There it goes again. There it goes again. There is a coworker that is extremely negative and people get physically sick around her. That is facts. That is facts. A lot of people do. I get sharp pains in my stomach from certain things, and it does send me to the bathroom. Is it a good sign that my palm... Depends which palm. It depends. If it's the right one, yes. If it's the left one, no. Okay, I get the message. Girls, how burdensome it must be to carry that energy. Some people don't realize that they're carrying it. That's the issue, that some people... The right one is good. That's a good one. Póntelo en la bolsa. Literally, in your pocket. Put it in your pocket. And I realized that some people don't realize that they're carrying it. Like, Spirit has to check me sometimes because of what I'm carrying, of what I don't want to say harboring, but like holding on to, that it's not allowing me to free flow. Is that the right word? To flow freely and expel it. I didn't mean to do that. 444. I act out over emotionally when people carry that shit. Then I don't make me sense and walk out. Next thing you know, I'm crying in the bathroom at work. I hate that shit. I hate that shit, especially when they do it to me at work. Yes, it's an energy blockage. You can block your blessings that way too. That one I know. That one I know, Derek. That one I know. You can definitely block your blessings by not allowing things to flow. Derek, I have bad news about one of the kids. 2 out of the 3 kids are amazing. They're good. They're good. Your favorite kid of mine is not doing so well tonight. He'll get out of it, but he's not doing so well. He was attacked yesterday at the dog park. And he's been moping around. He's okay. He's physically okay. He has some scratches. We washed him. We cleaned him off. We brought him straight home. I called the vet immediately to make sure that, because I was in shock. I was in pure shock, and my adrenaline was pumping because I wanted to beat the brakes off of this old lady, and it was an old lady, And I don't place hands on people. I don't place hands on people. I wanted to beat the ever-loving brakes off of this lady. Because she blamed my dog for the attack of her dog. But I found out, because I thought his rabies shot expired this year or last November, but it actually expires next November. So the lady said he was fine, just to clean the wounds and address the wounds. Oh, and her name was Candace. I never get along with any Candaces. The minute she said Candace, I looked at her like, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone, Spirit. I know I'm still irritated with that. But I called the vet, and the vet, because I was going to make an appointment immediately for him. The vet said that I did the right thing in washing off the wounds right then and there in the dog park and calling them to make sure that he's up to date. She checked, and she was like, no, he's okay. She's like, I understand you're stressed out right now. You're in shock. It's horrible right now, but trust me, he is okay. He is safe. Even if that dog doesn't have their rabies shots, he is covered. He is safe. If he wasn't, I would have told you, bring him in right now. The lady was like, I would have told you, bring him in right now. But she said he's covered, so I didn't have to worry about that. Just to dress the wounds, clean the wounds, and make sure that they're not deep to where he needs stitches. And right, she didn't want to take accountability. She really did not want to take accountability, and she really wanted to fucking blame my dog. I went in on this old woman, and I mean, I went in on her. Bitch, you're old enough to understand. Your dog is old enough, big enough. Your ass is old enough, way old enough to have the knowledge to have trained your dog better and to know better that if your animal can't be around other animals because he doesn't like other animals, other dogs doing what fucking dogs do, it's your fucking fault for bringing it to a dog park. My baby was sniffing him. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. My baby was happy to be at the park. He was getting dirty. He was having fun. He was running around. He was enjoying his day. He was enjoying the hell out of his day. And he's been moping around ever since I brought him home. And Jen said that they're like big babies. They can sense, they're like babies. They can sense the energy from you. So I have to let it go and know that he's okay. And he'll be back Either it's going to give his ass PTSD or it's going to give my ass PTSD. And it sucks because he loves going to the dog park. He loves that shit. No. That's the thing. I was pissed. I was pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I was pissed. I was pissed. I was pissed. I still kind of am. I still kind of am, knowing that she tried to blame my dog. So your dog gets mad because a dog I don't know if you read this, but thank you for clearing what was hanging on. I felt the release with the sage. You had something, and that thing, it had to go. It had to go. It had to go. So if it's no longer hanging on you, I'm glad it's not, because that shit had to go. It doesn't belong here, and it wasn't gonna stay here, and I wasn't gonna send that shit back. Nope. Nope. Because that shit even burned me, and that's a sign to me that that shit was a harm to me. If you get in contact with her, tell her that send a picture of the rabies papers. She still hasn't answered me, Sonia. She still hasn't answered me. She still hasn't answered me about him. She's like, oh, if you have any other questions, let me know. Where's the proof, lady? Where's the proof? Now it's like, okay, I know my baby's okay, but still. The whole chair got cleared out. No, they're here. No, they're here. I can see it. I can see it. To the person that thinks that they're fucking with me, you're only fucking with yourself. You're not fucking with me. You're not. The person that thinks that they're fucking with me, you're only playing yourself. You're not playing me. You're playing yourself. If you want to live in your delusion, go ahead and do so. Please go ahead and do so. But you're not playing with me. You're playing with yourself. Just know that. Just know that. Oh, the last live, yeah. Because they came in here, which is good. Because that one I couldn't end it. Because I had to end it on this device. And this device actually died. Hi, April. Now there are more people here. There is support in numbers. There's always support in numbers. There's always support in numbers. There's always support in numbers. See, the energy was something else. It don't bother me none. Hi, Jay. Right. Right. Good morning, Jay. I'll stay up for 20 minutes because I have to wake up early. You have to wake up early. Isn't it like 2 or 3 o'clock your time, April? You wake up early. You gotta go to sleep, honey. You gotta go to sleep. You can get a yes or no question, honey. Oh, it's 3 a.m. Yeah, it's late, April, and you gotta get up early. Jay, you can ask a yes or no question. If you want a reading, it's 11:11. It's one of those. Does he love her? Does he love Jay? Does he love Jay? No. Damn, my candle is going crazy. Jay, no. This person does not. You're welcome. Yo, my candle is going crazy. Even though it's still dark here. It's dark here, and it's 5 a.m. Almost 6. No, sorry, it's 5 a.m. It's 4:59 here. Yes, and it's still dark here. It's dark here too. It's dark here too. You know what's crazy? I am next to the cemetery, like literally next to the cemetery, which is scary. That would freak me out. That would freak me out. Just a little bit. That would freak me out. That would freak me out. That would freak me out. especially since title talks about that, and it's like, yeah, no thank you. Because I know in spirit, when when I'm led to the cemetery that's closest to my house, and mind you, I don't know anybody that's buried there. Please don't spit on it. Please don't spit on it. When it leads me, something leads me to that cemetery, I feel like somebody's waiting for me, and it's like, yeah, please don't. Please don't. And you can't come home with me. You can't come home with me. You cannot get in my car, and you cannot come home with me. And I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. Let me tell you, it was scary because one day, where'd it go? I was outside to take a break and it was dark and I hear a woman cry and my head and my whole body got the chills. Hella chills, and I got scared. I went inside fast. I would have did the same thing. April, I would have did the same thing. I would have did the same thing. Screw that, Sonia. No way. Because then they don't leave. No. I used to live by a cemetery when I was living in a teen shelter too. We used to go after hours and smoke weed in the graveyard. Girl, no. Girl, no. Because if I smoke weed, I see spirits a lot faster and a lot clearer. And I mean like that. That shit would freak me out. It doesn't bother you. It doesn't bother you because you're used to it. I'm not used to it. But if I smoke weed, I will see spirits right away. And I'm talking about right away, and it's like, whoa. And I know they've been there the entire time. I think I live in a high activity area. Where do you live? I was walking by it and told them to stay the fuck out of my house. Title, you must be brave because I would be scared. Wait, where'd it go? I would have been scared to say that to them. She's used to it though. She's used to it. Title is used to it. The only cemetery around my house is a dog cemetery. Fuck that. Fuck that. Sonia, have you ever seen that movie Pet Sematary? Have you ever seen that movie Pet Sematary? When the little boy pops out, no fair. It freaked me the fuck out. That movie, the little boy in that movie freaked me the fuck out. It freaked me the fuck out. This isn't their place. This is mine. Y'all had your time. Let me live mine. Right. I live in Germany. See a lot of death. You know, I've seen death. I've seen them before. Hi. Since I was a kid. So then why are you scared of them? Let's get to the point. Why are you scared of them? I'm good, Kate. How are you, honey? Thank you. I think there was a funeral today at the cemetery. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. You may ask a yes or no question. Yes. When there's a lot of cars parked around my apartment and it's not Sunday, it's because something is being laid to rest. Someone is being laid to rest at the cemetery. Ah, yeah, that's true. Oh, excuse me. The shaft wants me to reach out. The shaft wants me to reach out. No. You want to reach out. They don't want to reach out. It's you. It's you that wants to reach out. That person doesn't want you to reach out. It's not that person. It's you wanting to reach out to that person. I can't tell when there is something hanging on. This annoys me. Hanging on how? There's a church across from the cemetery too. I wonder if it's haunted. The last time I didn't attend my baby's wake, but I did attend my sister's wake. The funeral was haunted. The funeral home had spirits in there. I don't want to say it was haunted, but it had activity there. It had activity there. Oh, also next to the cemetery, there's also where they burn the body. Oh, I remember that, April. And the black smoke comes out the chimney and it smells different and bad. That's not a good sign, April. Gosh, what happened to her? Does she love me still? You can only ask one question. I'm still confused by her. She's so distant, out of nowhere, like a spirit hanging on. When someone clears it, it is when I say, oh, there's a thing latching. spirits latch onto you, when a spirit latches on, it is not a good thing. When a spirit latches onto you, it can either be because you are doing things to bring it in towards you without even knowing or knowingly, or they're taking from you. That spirit that is latching on is taking from you. It is taking from you. I don't know what you have latched onto you, but there was no way I was going to allow it this way. Because I saw it and I felt it and I said, nope. Nope. And the fact that it burned me, that's a hell no. That's a hell no. My ear is doing that thing again. Damn, I just had to be a medium, huh? Yes, you did, honey. There can be a child spirit that latches onto you for comfort because they are lost. See, I don't allow them to attach to me. So you can see dead people title. Oh, wow. That's really interesting but scary at the same time. I ask not to see them. Mercury retrograde is the only time I can't control if I see them. This Mercury retrograde has brought in a lot that I can see walking through my home. Some of them don't bother me and are just passing through. But there was one that I sensed walked through and didn't belong here. And I was like, oh, nope, you gotta get the hell out. Nope. You gotta get the hell out. And it didn't startle me. It didn't startle me. It didn't even scare me when I seen it. And there it goes again. It didn't even scare me when I seen it. Because they're just passing. The one that startled me was the other day. That shit startled me. That shit startled me. That shit made me jump up. That one startled me. That shit made me jump up. That one made me jump up. April, have you ever seen The Sixth Sense? Trust me, going under the covers doesn't help. Going under the covers doesn't always help. Trust me, going under the covers doesn't always help. I remember the first spirit ever to touch me. I did the same thing. I jumped up and I ran into my mom's room and I fell asleep in my mom's bed. And I shit you not. I was like, nope, something touched me. I don't know what it was. Something touched me. I felt a hand and I'm sleeping here tonight. She's like, go back to your room. Nope, something touched me. Somebody touched me. There's nobody there. but I felt a hand. I know what I felt. I'm going to sleep right here, right now. I stayed in my mama's bed. Right, and closing your eyes. Here's the thing. With me, title, closing my eyes. Closing my eyes definitely, I can see it clearly. And it's like, whoa. Like sometimes I'll close my eyes and I'll see some shit and I'm like, fuck. And I'll want to see, like, I'll want to close my eyes again to make sure what I seen, what it is that I seen. But I'm like, damn, now I don't want to close my eyes. Like, damn, now I don't want to close my eyes. That they was definitely taking energy from me. It's feeding off of you. It's feeding off of you. And that's not a good thing at all. That is not a good thing at all. When I was 6 years old, I saw a ghost in my old house. Old house. And I told my sisters not to open it because it was something that wants to mess with us. They didn't listen to me and they opened the door and it wasn't there. But I saw it here standing and nobody saw it but me. I was super scared. I hugged my sister and closed my eyes hard. See, that does get scary. That does get scary, April. I knocked out. And you're still on. I am still on. I remember when my baby first saw his first spirit. He seen my grandfather. He was in our room. He had to be I want to say he was 3. From 3 to 5. And I wasn't in our room. I was in the living room. And my son went into the room and he screamed and ran out screaming, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, there's a man in my room. There's a man in our room. There's a man in our room." Oh, you're gonna... Sonia, I don't want crack in the cup. Sonia, that crack in the cup is gonna lead to an addiction that I can't get out of for like a week. I can't do it. 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 And I remember him saying, and he still to this day remembers because we talked about it not too long ago. I remember him saying there was a black shadow. There was a big man with a tall hat, and he was sitting in a wooden chair playing a guitar. And he said he was a really tall man. And I went into the room. I didn't see anything. But I laughed. I was like, "What are you talking about, papi?" And he goes, "Mom, mom, mom, there was a man right there. There was a man right there." And I was like, "Okay, it's okay. He's not there no more. Do you still see him?" He said, "No." He's like, "But he was there, mommy." And I was like, "Okay, I believe you. I believe you, honey. I believe you." And later, I told my mom, and he described the man that my son had seen. And the man he described is my grandfather. Is my grandfather. Because he used to wear these big ass sombreros with like, they were huge. And that's what my grandfather wore. It's only scary because it's the first time seeing something like that. My son, when he was 6 months old, would be in his bouncer, having the time of his life, talking to whomever was around him, and he'd be laughing, giggling, smiling, screaming, yelling, just having the time of his life. And I would watch him, and I'm like, Mom, he's talking to somebody. He sees somebody. And I'd watch him. And the way that he was making movements and looking up and engaging, I was like, he's talking to somebody. And my mom was like, that's spooky. I'm like, no, because they can see them. If he's not terrified, he's safe. And I would just watch my son just play with them. He would play with them. They would all play with him. Kids are able to see more when they're younger, but when they get older, it's hard to see them. No, my son still sees them. My son still sees them. My son sees shadows just go pass by. He doesn't get startled because they pass by. The young and the old both see it, yes. It's only the in-between that we don't fully see it like we used to. Like, I can see it, I can see them, but I have to close my eyes to see who stepped in. But I don't physically see them standing around. I'll see them walk by, but they're just passing by. I said a building full of them last year. My son sees, they're not flying, they're just passing by. He just sees shadows. They're just like black figures, and they're just walking by. And he says that some of them are usually walking towards me, but then they go right past me. And I was like, wait a minute, you see them around me? He's like, yeah, I see them walking towards you, but then they go right past you. And I sat there, I'm like, but I don't see it. He's like, you don't even sense it, because I seen you. He's like, sometimes you don't even notice it, because they go right past you. And I was like, as long as they don't fuck with me, I don't care. I don't care. Especially if I'm outside. I don't pay attention to shit, because Mother Nature is talking to me. They do go super fast. But I don't pay attention, more so when I'm outside, because I'm paying attention to Mother Nature. Now I'm in a whole different energy. Sonia, it was actually a university building. There could have been a lot of deaths there. There may have been a lot of deaths there. Understand that people do commit suicide in places that we don't even think they would commit suicide. Excuse me. And universities have a lot of dead professors that refuse to move on, but they also have a lot of dead students. It's Germany, sir. So it's Germany, so World War II. And that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I saw that. I saw that. I saw that. This is why I stopped seeing scary movies, because I was too scared, because it brought fear. This is the wrong place for a sensitive. Any haunted area is the wrong place for a sensitive. Any area with too much activity is, I won't say the wrong place, but a more challenging place for a sensitive person, especially like myself. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I understand what April is talking about, though, title, because after I started walking in my journey, I can't watch the news. I cannot watch scary movies. And I can't watch anything with people hurting each other. I can't watch it. I can't do it. Because the last time I went to see a scary movie, I was freaking out. I'm not gonna lie. I was freaking out because I felt all the energy through that movie, and there was something sitting next to me. Something came to sit next to me, and I wanted to get the hell out of there as quick as hell, as quick as possible. All I wanted to do was leave that theater in that moment, because something was sitting next to me. And I was like, nope, time to go. Nope, not for me, title, because Spirit told me don't watch the news. Spirit told me don't watch the news. It's fear-based. It's fear-based. And if I need to know something that's going on in the world, Spirit will bring it to my attention. You can send a PayPal. I had to stop, April. Listen to that. Don't force yourself to watch something that you're not comfortable with. Do not force yourself. Do not force yourself. If you are not comfortable watching it and you know what you feel, don't do it. Let me post it in a sec. Give me a second. My ear is burning. Girl, hell yeah, because the one that just entered not too long ago, it brought me harm. It burned me. It made me burn myself. Oh my God, why don't you let me do it?
You may remember that I used to.
I don't see why you wouldn't try title. I'm not brave enough. But you might be okay with it. I might not be. I'm going to be clear. I might not be. I don't like being in certain places. There are certain places, yeah, I just can't. Yes. For one question, yes. Yeah. Until I have a master spirit try to whip me. Fuck that. Fuck that. Excuse my language, but fuck that. Fuck that. Title. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, that gave me no sense. Oh, that one, no. And that's horrible because I just envisioned. No. Oh, I sense that shit. No, thank you. Title. I wouldn't. I don't know because I just sensed an old man. I just seen an old man and he looked angry. I don't think you might. I know I wouldn't. We need more brown representation on these ghost hunter TV shows. Facts. You're absolutely right about that one. How would I know what preference of sex do I like? I don't even know how to answer that. I don't even know how to answer that. She just answered it. I'm talking. Take the mind out of the gutter. It's not even in the gutter. I got it. Go ahead and post your question, honey. Take out the mind out of the gutter. Me personally, because I've always been attracted to both. I've always been attracted to both, but I hid that part from me. I hid that part. I didn't accept part of it. Because I was made to feel like it was wrong. But that's only through my personal experience. But if you've always liked dick, a lot of people change. A lot of people switch, Sonia. Especially females. But I have kissed a woman. Okay, so I'm applying to this job, which has the option to go to O or B. You said B is better, and I agree. So if I want to explore this, because this is a big choice. Okay, so what's the question? How I had to do the ancestry search. This family match I got tried to act like he was helping me find my ancestors who were raped. You are going back and forth with this decision. You are going back and forth with this decision. They keep showing me you keep going back and forth with it. Alright, what's gonna happen? He got quiet. He can only play captain. Save a slave over there. Wait, I don't know. Hold on. I gotta do the reading. What's coming after if I choose B? Okay. What's coming after if Jeebus chooses location B? What is coming after if he picks location B? Your energy is okay. You're going against your better judgment. You're going against your better judgment in regards to your decision. You need to ground yourself and make peace with something. What is this? What is this, Spirit? You need to make peace with whatever this is. Something that you must let go of. Something that has happened in the past, you keep wanting to run back to. Something that is over or drastically changed, you keep wanting to run back to. And it's causing a lot of burdens on you. It's causing a lot of burdens on you. You're very intuitive and you're not listening. It's not allowing you to listen. And they're not bringing in the question yet. Because they have a message. Good night, April. It's not drawbacks. Jeebus, it's not drawbacks. In regards to it's you not wanting to walk away. You keep wanting to go back towards it, and it's only gonna block it. It's only gonna cause a bigger blockage. It's gonna cause another tower moment. It's gonna cause another downfall. It's gonna cause another downfall. I don't know what is going on with O, the location O. But something that you really, really, really want will only hurt all over again. Davis, are you sure this is in regards to a career situation? Because this feels like a love situation. This feels like a love situation. This doesn't feel like a career situation that they're talking about. The Ten of Swords. That's over. The Ten of Swords. That's a finale to a situation. That is a final sword in the back to betrayal, to a situation. Basically dead and done. Basically dead and done. So moving forward to, what is it, B? What would happen after they chose B? Whoa, and it went in reverse. You're scared to be alone. You're scared to be alone. I'm telling you, this does not feel like a work thing. This does not feel like, this is not a work thing. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This does not feel like a work thing. This is a situation with a reconciliation that you're seeking. Alright, okay. What would happen if they chose B? What would happen if they chose B? What would happen after they chose B? You'd be stuck. You'd be stuck. Why is the moon there? Why is there the moon? You don't find peace in B. There is no harmony and peace in B. There is no balance in B. But here's the thing about the other one. There was betrayal there. There was a lot of betrayal there. And you would have to come clean, completely clean in regards to certain situations for that. Oh. 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 Thank you, Spirit. You'd have to face yourself. Are you still in here? Would it be possible for Jeebus? What would happen with B, with location B? What would happen with location B, Spirit? This is a completely new job, by the way. Okay. Oh, excuse me. It would be a little rocky for you. In the beginning, for B, it would be a little rocky for you. It would be a little rocky, but you would be able to work well with your team. With that team that's there or your coworkers there, you'd be able to work well with that. Would it succeed? Would they succeed in location B? In that job? Would they succeed in that job? You're not willing to give it a chance. You're not willing to give it a chance. You need to be open to receiving and open to giving in order for anything to flow through. My coworker is at O. But there's new coworkers in B. There are new coworkers in B. They're not... It's not going to be completely by itself. It's not like you're going to walk into a building, a new place of employment for a new company, and it'd be by itself and you not have any coworkers. That has no rhyme or rhythm. You're not going to be alone as long as you learn to work well with others. It's the fact that you're not open to receiving. You're not open to receiving. You're not open to new opportunities. You need to be open to new opportunities. You're very guarded. You are very guarded. Very guarded. You're wounded too. You're hurt. But you're also very guarded. You're holding on to things and situations. You're holding on to situations from your past that you need to move forward from. You absolutely need to move forward from to be able to open up. Like I stated, this one doesn't feel, and I'm very intuitive, this doesn't feel like a job reading. This does not feel like a job reading. Absolutely not feel like a job reading. This feels like a love reading. You are scared to open up. And if you are scared to open up, how do you want someone to come towards you? How do you want anything to open up towards you or come towards you if you're closed up? Can nobody open you up and tear down your walls when all you're gonna do is build them back up? Does that make sense? The only way it's gonna work is if you open up. You completely open yourself up. My son took the other phone. As usual, my son took the other phone. May I feel like job and love and a choice is connected. I feel like the job and love and this choice is connected. It could be. It could be. But what I'm telling you is that all this toxic energy, all this negative energy, you need to release. You need to release. You need to be the one to release and open yourself up. And that card dropped by itself. I didn't drop that card. You saw it just fell by itself. You need to open up. You need to open up. Because if you keep doing things that you're not supposed to be doing, there is a possibility that you're creating your own reality to be left out in the cold by yourself, to be left alone. And you are sitting there and stressing about your future, but you're not doing anything to move forward. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. You have to drop a lot of habits. You have to drop a lot of ways of thinking You have to open yourself up to receiving and come clean. Because there are a lot of blockages that you've created. A lot. There's a lot of blockages you've created. Oh my God, that alarm. Sorry, that alarm is getting on my nerves. And he can't even hear it. He's so asleep, he can't even hear it. Okay. You need to follow your intuition and take a leap of faith. And open up. Be strong enough to open up. Be strong enough to open up. You may be able to change certain things, but that all depends on you. That all depends on you. Do you need clarity on anything? It'll start again. Instead of letting it get on my nerves, might as well listen to it. So B is the best course anyway, right? So it's B the best course anyway. Is B the best course anyway? Is B the best course anyway? I have to say no. Because you have a lot of conflict that you're not willing to open up and see clearly. You're allowing your indecision you're allowing yourself to hold yourself back. You're holding yourself back from making either decision. You're holding yourself back. You're going back and forth. The energy is unstable. The energy is unstable. Because you keep going back. You keep wanting to go back instead of moving forward and making peace with the situation that you have to move forward. Because you'll want to run back And you'll want to always go back to O. And this is because you're scared to be alone. And you don't want to be alone over there. You need to make peace with yourself. You need to make peace with yourself. I want to move to B. Yeah, I agree, but it is a big chance, a big choice. I'm naturally undecided. I'm afraid of being alone in different ways. I'm both choices. Will they be alone in both choices? Will they be alone in both choices? No. You will not be alone in both choices. You just won't be happy in one. You won't be fully happy in one. But you won't be alone in both. You won't. I know I won't be fully happy living in O. All I can tell you is for you to take a leap of faith. That's all I can tell you. Is for you to take a leap of faith. That's all I can tell you is for you to take a leap of faith. And trust. That's all I can tell you. Because if you don't open up, and you allow, say you move to B, and you still stay in the same cycle, either way, you're going to have a tower moment. Either way, you got to get past this, whatever the situation from the past happened, you have to heal from it. You have to heal and let go of it. You're naturally undecided. I get that. I understand that. Trust me, I understand that. Because I am too. But this is where I tell you, you have to take a leap of faith and trust your intuition. But you have to go in it with pure intentions. It's in the middle of nowhere. Trust me, in the middle of nowhere, there's always somebody. There's not a place anywhere where it's completely solo. There's not a place anywhere that it's completely solo. You're feeling defeated. You are feeling defeated. Your emotions are in the way, but you're feeling defeated. You're not allowing yourself to feel your feelings. You're not allowing yourself to deal with your feelings so that you can heal them. And in order to heal, you must feel. And I know it sucks, I know it hurts, but it must be done. It must be done. I have money issues. A lot is going on. Many things at one time. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Work on one thing at a time. One thing at a time. And Spirit is saying, is work on the fact that you feel trapped. Your mind. Because you're not actually trapped. You're not actually stuck. You're not actually stuck and you're not actually trapped. But you need to heal that. Once you heal that, you'll be able to work on the next issue. I have this big decision. I have to do it pretty soon. It'll get done. It will get done. It'll get done. See the justice. It'll get done. You're in fear. Get out of the fear. Get out of the fear. Again, take a leap of faith. Get out of the fear and take a leap of faith. You're in fear. You're in complete fear. And it'll work itself out. The Ace of Pentacles came out for me a second ago and I put it back. The money issues will resolve itself. The bee is more expensive, for example, and I feel lacking now. But you're not lacking. You're not lacking. Maybe your mindset is lacking, but you're not lacking. Because there are other creative ways or other opportunities to make money in the meantime. There are other opportunities and other ways. The Wheel of Fortune, see? As long as you pay attention to yourself, clear your mind first, it'll work out. It'll work out. It will work out for you. I hope that helped you. Whoa. Let go of the past. Let go of the past. Stop hanging on to the past. Let go of it. You don't live there. Whatever happened there, you are no longer there. The situations there are no longer a part of you. Let it go. Move on. Move forward. I guess I will choose B. It is a scary choice. And that's where your faith comes in. You got to take a leap of faith. Faith will get you through that. Faith will get you through. And whatever it is that you believe in, that's where your faith needs to stand. I'm going to sleep. I'm sleepy. Okay, I'm sleepy. I need to go to bed. And I gotta pee really bad. Oh, shit. I need to move this. I don't know why that's like that, but whatever. I'll fix it later. It is bedtime. It is definitely bedtime. And I believe I work tonight. Uh-oh. Willow's awake. I gotta check my schedule. I'm not sure if I work tonight or not. But anyway, good night, everybody. I'm tired.